Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us in today's podcast. We're all going through some crazy times. Don't touch each other, don't cough on each other, and be patient. Be friendly. Try chicken piccata. And once Cheesecake Factory's open again, let's all go there.
Howdy.
That's a weird thing to come in with.
You try to mix it up, you know?
Well, we don't have Absro here, so
Someone's got to be weird.
Somebody's got to be the weird person.
Wait, he said he'd be here at 3?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you, huh? Doing something different, Neebs.
You're the one that started different.
Well, that I told you off the bat we shouldn't have started with that mouth because it doesn't move as good.
3 o'clock. He said 3 o'clock. What time is it?
Yeah, that can't
Oh,
stand.
it's 30 minutes.
It's a horrible
Oh,
mouth.
here he is.
Oh, wow. What a surprise.
Oh, boy.
You're early.
Hey, is this working? I'm banging it all around. Test. Is that me?
You got levels?
That's you.
It looks like I'm a
Hey.
little low, but okay, I'm fine.
Welcome to the party.
good.
Hey, what are we doing here?
I don't know. We're talking about face rig. We just decided
Actually, you know
to...
what we're talking about? Our sponsor.
NordVPN.
I was going to say that, Neebs, but I'm glad you did.
I'm fast. I'm a rabbit.
Quite the agile hair. Let's talk about how to keep your data secure while you're at home. So check it out. NordVPN has super fast servers, 30-day money-back guarantee, CyberSec Suite, which acts as an ad blocker, no data logging, 24/7 customer support with like live chat and emails, up to 6 simultaneous connections, and double data encryption for increased anonymity. So what you need to do is go to nordvpn.com/Neebs, use the code Neebs to get 70% off a 3-year plan and an extra month for free. Protect yourself online today.
Do it.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's a 70%.
What's that?
It's massive savings.
It's a big number.
Could be 80.
It's the biggest number we've seen all day.
Yeah.
Like if it was 60, we'd be like, well, it's not 70.
I'm not lying. I kind of want 75 now.
Oh,
I'm being greedy.
Come on.
I'm being greedy.
Yeah, hey, they got to pay the bills too.
I know they do. What do you say, Rabbit?
I say 80's bigger than 70. I agree with you. And numbers, they just keep going, don't
Why
they?
is that bottom
can't
jaw
stand looking at
moving
that.
off
I
the
don't
breath?
know.
You
You want me
see
to
that?
change it? I'll
Oh,
change
Change
it.
it to
Change
something
it.
else.
open your redneck mouth up more.
I
Bang,
can talk
bong,
like
bang,
this,
bong.
and it still barely moves.
Okay, so I had this idea. Well, we were just talking about something earlier where I was like, I think it'd be fun if you didn't show our faces.
If people are just listening to the podcast, they don't even know what's going on. I'm using face rig. I'm a rabbit right now.
But if you had a good face rig, like I was talking about, what do you call it? Fucking filters. Snapchat filters. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was-
Start snapping his finger.
what do you call that?
What is that?
That shit.
Yeah,
That snap
with the
thing.
kids.
But if we were to have the Snapchat filters set up in front of us and with silly characters, and you cut to us here and there, and we were doing the podcast, but people could actually see our facial expressions
so
through these
wacky.
filters. I
That'd
think
be
it's
so
but I think it'd be
wacky.
fun.
Man, I could have big anime eyes.
yeah,
I mean, it would be fun. I think
Ooh.
it would be fun.
This
and
mouth might work
it
better.
was-
Yeah,
some
that's
sort of space chimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like you need to change your voice for that one.
Nah.
Yeah, it's like a rah, 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 rah,
Give
rah,
it a
rah.
shot, though.
Podcast.
Give it a
Ignore
shot,
me.
though.
Just go about your conversation.
My opinion on that is it might be fun for a little bit, but just for a little bit. It
we're-
seems gimmicky.
Well, if we're not showing anything except for gameplay, it's so much better, I think. And Neebs, can you do me a favor? I've been asking you for 10 minutes. Put somebody's face up there that looks like a regular human being.
Wow.
Simon has a point
Really?
there, though. It does add a little bit of something to
It
just
adds
normal.
a lot to it. Like me, I think that we talked about this earlier too, the whole Star Citizen. If we were all in front of a face rig like that,
There we go.
right?
Yeah,
Looks like a
finally.
normal human being right there.
All right. Well, is this better?
If you talk,
Does anybody want
I'm not
pie?
doing the voice. We just decided we do the rig.
Okay, no, it's not working very good.
Yeah,
Move on.
Face rig is terrible.
I think the owl was
compared
the best.
to Snapchat, of course.
And
but
the whole idea was to do this with Snapchat filters, and if we all had our own filter that we wanted to pick, people
So
would
when
have
we
an
do the
option to
podcast, we need 5 different cameras
This wasn't supposed
or
to be
5
the-
different phones filming us, and you're going to collect all those videos. Seems like a lot of work.
No, listen, this was an idea.
Yeah.
You don't have
You're
to
the idea
immediately
guy.
come in and
Not the
shit on
execution
it.
guy.
I'm not shitting
just-
on it. I'm laying
I
out
know.
the technical
Yeah. I know.
aspects that you're going to
Go
run
back to
into.
your
But it wasn't
appointment.
the
It's not shitting on
But
it.
it wasn't the technical part that we were debating. It was whether or not it would be good.
No.
Do you think it would
Oh,
be
no.
good?
Hell no. I think
Yeah,
it would,
I am
I
with
think it would
Abstro.
look terrible.
Okay,
I
so
didn't know you were serious.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. No.
Yeah.
God, no.
Oh, God.
Fuck, are you out of your mind?
No, it's a good idea.
Snapchat filters on the podcast?
It's a good idea. No, a podcast.
On a podcast, not this one.
Well, I could work
Someone
for this one,
else's.
but it'd have to be with talented people, not
Right.
you.
Yeah, of course.
So,
See, I think,
Yeah.
if we're going to do anything, we should build a set.
Yes,
and
that's
like
what I was
just
saying prior to this.
like set up a
Yes.
3 camera setup.
this is an idea that immediately is just like,
Snapchat
Ideas
filters.
don't work.
That's
no,
right.
that's a bad idea.
I didn't say it was a bad idea.
I
Actually,
thought you said it was
did.
a horrible idea.
That's
Yeah.
right. I don't know if
It's a
you've heard,
stupid
but I'm running
fucking
for
idea.
president. Do you want to be my running mate?
No,
Oh,
no,
wow.
I'm still his running mate.
Yeah,
It's a bad idea. You're just the Snapchat
Listen,
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the idiot.
I could call bullshit on my VP.
There you go.
He just said he wanted talented people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I've been enjoying watching this old lady listen to this conversation the whole time.
We weren't supposed to be talking about how we're going to make podcasts, even face rig. We just thought we'd throw it in there.
She's
Now
like
it's the
having a
whole
stroke right
focus.
now.
I had an idea earlier, and then you
Dallas
immediately
has
said
been
no.
playing Half-Life Alex, and he loves it.
You just changed the topic right
Yeah.
like that.
Right
Man.
there. Good call.
It's been a great week for new release games,
Yeah,
hasn't
no
it,
kidding.
Appsro?
Yeah, we got Doom and Animal Crossing, which I don't play, but I
I don't
know
either.
a lot of people love.
Yeah.
And Half-Life Alex.
Half-Life Alex is mind-blowing.
Tell us about your experience.
I will. When it started up, I was in awe. I was like, holy shit, I am here in City 17 or whatever. And,
VR takes it to that next
Oh my
level,
God.
man.
And they did raise the bar. They officially raised the VR bar with this game. And, you kind of expected them to, there was a lot of pressure for them. I mean, after 12 years of no Half-Life.
And what a smart investment on that company, though. Like, there's a company that's making VR headsets.
Yeah.
Why not make the VR game
Yep.
that everybody wants to play
Yep.
and put it out there? It's like a new Half-Life.
The physics are insane. I tell you what, man, I played for about a half hour I played maybe 2.5 hours, 3 hours total. I've been recording it. Half hour last night, it was pretty scary.
Uh-oh.
It's just,
The head crabs.
oh my
The
God,
head crabs are
man.
always so freaky.
They look nasty
They-
in the trailer.
They're
Yeah.
nasty. And there's different versions of them, kind of. And
those guys in VR. Yeah, that's gonna take it to that
it's
level,
a lot.
isn't it? Yeah,
It's a lot. The feels are there,
like
man.
playing an alien game. One of the little hand guys running around.
Yeah.
face hugger or whatever. It's kind
So-
of that same thing, isn't it?
My shtick, I'm going to probably put out a video or two. And my gimmick, I guess you could say, is I have to take a break about every 40 minutes.
Right.
So we're going to take a little break together,
Get a little queasy.
We'll hang out outside, talk a little bit, maybe play with my pup.
Okay.
A little bit.
So you have some IRL footage.
Yeah,
little
just a
puppy
little
dog-
bit.
little puppy
Just
dog
little
break, huh?
breaks. We're going to take a break together.
Duralius,
Yes.
we've talked about your footage in the past. You're like,
I have a better camera now.
okay,
Oh, he's gonna
is it
do it.
steady? Is it steady or is it like super shaky?
I mean, you've seen me
Handheld?
record.
Is it going to be handheld?
I've recorded VR footage. Oh, what? Oh my God!
Just look to the old lady again. I'm sorry.
It's
Go
gonna be
ahead.
fine.
No,
Vic.
no,
It's on a
But-
tripod. It's
Okay,
all that.
yeah, because
Now imagine if you had this conversation.
It's 4K.
Between you had the old lady just sitting there looking back and
Oh, it'd be
forth
so much
between
better.
two other faces
Be so
that were
distracting.
talking
Yeah,
to each
I'm
other.
still-
because it's for the people who want to look.
I'm still not putting my
Okay.
money into that.
If it worked.
This was
If
a
it
one-time
works.
thing.
It's
Becoming
gone.
the focus of the podcast.
Just stop.
You look like you're drunk when you speak.
Hey, pull up the owl. That was a hoot.
Okay.
Hey, Grandma, raise both your arms.
It's an activist owl. It's part of the owl movement. Yeah, I like that.
Well, he's got one eye. He's got. I got a little
Yeah, he's got
lazy eye,
stroke
but-
eye.
I love that owl though.
Or, yeah, for those listening, sorry, but yeah,
Yeah.
this cute little owl, and the eyes just are not right, and it looks so goofy.
It makes it so much better though.
Yes,
The eyes
yeah.
not being right.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's just sleepy. Oh, I'm wide awake now. But now I'm sleepy.
Anthony shared a clip with me. So he's carrying these weapons and his hands are full in Half-Life Alex. And he's like, I want to keep these weapons, but I.
They're not weapons. They were like syringes and healing stuff. Like
Okay.
that because you only have two slots in your wrists,
Okay.
pretty much, for like a healing injector kind of a thing.
Okay.
And Anthony pulled up this clip where, because the physics are so good in the game, that this person was like, since he had his wrists full, he was carrying like a little plastic box.
It was a milk crate.
With a bunch of these, like carrying
Oh,
them
so he
along
would
with
just
him.
pick up health items along the way and just carry them with him through the
and
mid.
set
That's
them down
brilliant.
and fight. But he had
brilliant.
like 10 of them in there.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just gonna keep my milk crate full of
Yeah.
health items. That's wonderful.
I'll just say this to sum up if you don't have if you have VR, because apparently it plays on all the rigs, pretty well, Oculus Quest included and stuff. Obviously, Index is going to have the better graphics, but oh man, I highly recommend it. If you, it's just it's done right. It's how you want VR to be. In a full game, it's a 15-hour game.
That's what excites me about it.
I have the Index. Yeah, it'll be about 20 hours for me because of. Man, I probably spent 10 minutes looking at the cover of a book the other day.
Look at that.
I was amazed by the texture. I was just mind blown at the detail.
you want to explore those environments
Yep.
because they do put such love into them.
Yep, I did a puppet show with 2 dead head crabs
Beautiful.
behind
How much is the Index?
The Index, like as a whole, I think with the controller, because the controllers is where. That's the biggest upgrade. Like Index is better quality than the Vive, say, but it's those new controllers that they have that register each of your fingers.
Right.
So that's kind of neat. So I guess as a whole, the Index headset and those controllers is about $1,000.
Okay.
And they're
It's
they
not
sold,
crazy when people spend a $1,000 on a phone in a heartbeat.
But the Oculus
true.
Quest cost what?
I don't know. I don't know
Can't
the
get
price.
one. It's $400. I can't buy it. I
Okay.
can't fucking buy it. I can't find them because they're overpriced now. And now I feel like screw you. I don't want to pay $200 more than what retail was.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
It's Half-Life Alex that made
I think
everything run
it's
out
a
of stock.
combination of Half-Life Alex and everyone's kind of quarantined and staying home.
Yeah, that too.
So it's like, well, what am I
Might
going
as
to
well.
do?
But
this was
May as well play
but,
VR.
But this was a month ago when I tried to buy it.
Yeah.
It was
Really?
before
So, yeah, it
everyone
could
was
have been, yeah.
quarantined.
No, no.
Half-Life Alex.
No, they
probably
ran
was
out.
driving
They
quicker.
ran out
But
of
it was
production.
because of Half-Life Alex. Like people were buying them up
For
when
that.
it was announced. Yes.
Gotcha.
So Half-Life Alex, huge, multiple thumbs up. Let's move on to Doom. Appsro.
Yeah,
True.
I've been playing Doom. Love it.
Yeah.
It's the only part I hate is the platforming stuff
Yeah.
that they felt like they wanted to force in there. Like, because Doom's all about running around shooting things.
Yeah, why would you
And then-
fall?
Yeah, all of a sudden they just stop the game. It's like you got to jump over the wall. And then, oh god, where do I jump next? Is
It
up
looks
there?
like it's very playable. Like the platforming looks very,
Yeah,
I don't know, intuitive.
It's such a, to me, it's a pacing thing. It's not. There's some sections where it just slows down the pace of the game.
I see, I
And
see.
and it's not. Once you kind of know where to jump, you can get through it pretty easy.
Yeah.
But just that first time you're going through and you play one of the battle arenas where you're just fighting demons, you're kicking ass, your adrenaline's pumping, and then
they kind of,
Oh.
it's a touch of a puzzle element almost,
Yeah.
figuring out that next.
but
Bit.
it's not
Sounds like
very,
it's really fucking annoying.
Now-
It is. That part is, yes.
What a
Isn't
shit
there-
game.
But the fighting is
What a fucking
fantastic.
shitty shit decisions. Shit fucking game. Fuck this game.
Nah, it doesn't bring down the whole game, but it's just it's the only thing in the game that annoys me.
Isn't there a storyline on this one?
Yeah, but who gives a shit? It's
No,
like
no. Well, but they didn't do that before.
no, there was a story in the 2016 one.
Okay.
But again, it was their stories are always just like demons are invading. You got to kill them all. Like, okay,
Yeah.
that's that's
Oh, they keep it
that's the
simple.
gist of it. And this one, it's fun because the demons have invaded Earth. I think the first one took place on Mars, 2016. This one, Earth's overrun by Hell's forces.
Beautiful.
So you're the only one that can stop them.
So there's normal people running around that you're saving?
No, not really.
Oh, that's too bad. Wouldn't that have been great?
Yeah, could have been.
Man, they fucking suck.
Yeah, wow,
How
what's
fun
wrong with them?
would
They
it
don't
be
suck.
if you had to escort a human safely through this level?
Yeah, wow, what fun.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the best.
All right. That would
always
be
fun.
awful. Yeah.
But yeah, wonderful game. Yeah, the combat is so much more kinetic. There's one enemy, I think he's named, it's a berserker, just fast, has a shield. I hate him because
That's the
it
bane
is
of your existence.
It is one of the toughest enemies. When he shows up, it's like, okay, I can kind of keep my eye on everybody and manage the rest of them. But when that guy shows up, just everything, he'll corner you into a wall and you'll just get swarmed by the time, it sucks.
So the pace of that fighting is insane.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself like in a groove?
Yes,
you get in a groove.
That's what makes Doom fun for me.
Right.
It's like when you hit that moment where you just you find that groove and you're just jumping from demon to demon. You're pulling out the right weapons.
Yeah.
You're taking them all down. You're doing the special moves. It's like
yeah,
fantastic.
That's what it's all
It
about.
feels so good. Yeah.
Man, look, sorry. I got distracted by it. Now, how is that not wonderful?
It's human.
It's a drunk Cupid.
No, it's wonderful. I love it.
Okay.
I think
a
that's
fun
a human.
character.
Humans have wings out of their backs.
It's humanoid, isn't it? It's got arms
a
and
Cupid.
thumbs.
Yeah.
I was hoping
Imaginary character.
you'd get a face that looked like a human. Like there's a couple of them, but this
I
is
did a
very nice
grandma.
to look at.
You weren't
too.
happy? So
No, not grandma dipshit. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I
There's-
don't.
Well, there's ones that look
What's
very
wrong?
boring in portraitish, and I was curious on what that looked like when you were trying to speak. But that's okay. I love this.
Is there an anime girl? Because that's the thing on Twitch now, right?
Yeah, try to find an anime girl.
Yeah, we can start live streaming as an anime girl.
Perfect. One thing that's not
Hello.
addressed a lot, Cupids, they're responsible for a lot of divorce.
They really are. Usually they sneak in at night and they fuck the ladies.
Yeah.
What do you mean by your first statement? The Cupids are responsible for...
Well, making all these couples get
Oh, okay,
together.
all right, I
Look at
see where you're
divorce
going.
rates. It's clearly not working. Those arrows only have a lifeline of, I don't know,
yeah, there
a
we go.
year on average.
You're not showing enough boob, Neebs.
Yeah.
nope. I'm trying.
I'm trying
Now,
to show
can you
boob.
try to over-enunciate?
I will try to over.
She just looks like a sex
enunciate.
doll now.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
kidding.
open your mouth really big.
Yeah.
Now stick your tongue out.
Her and I
see if
aren't
it
gonna
does
work
anything.
out.
Tongue works.
No tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her and Simon will be fine.
Break her
Yep.
jaw.
Anyway.
I'm finished up. That was enough.
Hey, can we bring up so Neebs Gaming Live?
Oh,
Currently on hold. We're trying to reschedule. So people that have tickets, if they want to keep them, they will carry over. But we're still trying to nail down a new date. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to nail it down too fast because other events are rescheduling.
Yes.
So we don't want to pick a date and all of a sudden, you know, for example, like Azalea Festival is holding their concerts one of the weekends we're looking at.
Yeah.
So
hotel
Yep.
prices were going to be a fortune,
Yeah, I
and
was
we
about to
said,
say,
"Oh,
yeah,
damn,
yeah. We don't want
that's
our-
not going to be good
Yeah,
for
we don't
us."
want you guys having to come down here and pay, double what you would normally pay for hotel
Yeah.
prices.
Yeah, like
because
one of them
it's
was
all
like
jacked
$400 a night, where you go like, "That's
Yeah.
insane."
Uh-uh.
So that's what's causing some delay.
yeah. So if you've bought a ticket and you're okay with it just sitting there, it'll carry over whenever we do figure it out.
Yep.
If you need the refund, I think that's available now. So, but if
We
not,
should-
just
we
stay
should
tuned.
know soon.
We'll try to
Yeah.
keep you informed.
Soon enough.
It's not going to happen. It's just going to be pushed down the road.
And back to the games, our for the third big release that came out in the last week, our Animal Crossing expert is in the bathroom right now. But he'll come out and tell us all about that wonderful new game.
I could hear that pee coming out of his thick shaft. I
No,
bet you his
no, you can't.
stream is thick.
You can hear the pee hitting the toilet water.
I can.
It's not like you hear.
It's a result of coming out of the.
I can hear
Shaft.
his pee coming out of his thick shaft.
It sounds like it's coming through a PVC pipe. It's
Sounds
huge.
like yes, but I know that you're saying
Or just like those.
Well, I heard the diameter of his hole's like quarter
like a
or half
nickel.
dollar.
oh really? I was thinking nickel.
Kidney stones are no problem.
It's not right. He passes 6 or 7 every time.
You could pass a hot dog.
I feel like this is an invasion of privacy.
What are those? The old buffalo nickels or whatever?
Yeah.
Remember those? Yeah, that's how big it is.
A buffalo nickel. You know, because that's bigger than a regular nickel.
Do you remember those? The big
not- of
coins?
I'm never going to
Oh,
the
no,
bathroom.
the big
during a
collectible-
So
podcast.
buffalo nickels are just a regular nickel with a buffalo on.
Yeah, but there was like big collector versions
Oh,
of them
okay,
that were
okay.
big as a baseball.
Well, then that too. That, yes.
All right, and here he is.
Hey, the thick
44
dick.
with your Animal Crossing review.
Please do it. Where is the
Yeah,
review?
tell us about
Give
it,
us
Thick.
the review, baby.
What do you think?
Come on, baby.
I don't play Animal Crossing.
No.
There you go, folks.
Have you ever played it?
No.
Have you seen a picture of it?
I've seen pictures of it.
There you
I've
go.
seen some
Expert.
people and even some people in our community have created some skins where they're like wearing it in the game, I guess. Yeah, I don't know enough about the game to really.
Yeah, I'm with you. I have
But
no idea.
But what I heard was
Oh, look at this. That's what I'm talking about. I want them all to be like that
guy's
expressive.
jovial.
So that, yeah, he's got a really nice smile.
mean
yeah,
and
thank
jovial.
God his mouth moves perfectly.
Yep, perfect.
And that's what's nice.
The
It-
phonemes are hot on.
Look up. Look down.
Yes, I love him.
Look left and right, baby. You are like Steven Seagal, and like, that's great. See, that's the kind of face I'm talking about. If we all had faces that were as expressive as that would be fucking great.
It's still so wonky.
I know it's
that
still better
it'd
than
get
nothing.
old fast.
Big
Then you
mouth
just
talk.
listen.
Big mouth talk. Because
Because
I
otherwise
can
it's
talk
just
like
gameplay.
this. It doesn't keep up. It's too slow.
Nah.
No, it
It's a
is.
little slow.
But anyway, but not like this Snapchat.
Okay.
Anyways, what Anthony was saying, it's like people that don't know the game and don't understand it. They're like, I'm not interested in it. But then they pick it up and they play it and they're like, oh, I can see why this is fun.
80 or 90 hours later.
Yeah.
Supposedly it's a very chill experience, and I did read something about it that I didn't know. Apparently, the game supposedly lasts a year. So if you start a new game, there are things that happen in that world that that won't happen until 2 months later, because I guess you live in a little village. And then maybe month number 2, if you just play the game regularly, it's like, oh, a new person moved in or grandpa died. I don't know.
Fuck.
This world kind of exists.
It's
Now I don't
deep.
want to play
Yeah.
that.
No, it sounds
Grandpa
cool
really gonna
now.
die?
I have no idea. I honestly,
Grandpa touched me.
But I just read if you play Animal Crossing, leave a comment explaining why you like the game, because I've never played it. But I'm sure there's something to it because it has a huge fan base.
Oh, yeah.
I think it outsold in China it outsold Pokemon.
No shit.
Yeah,
It is
it's
beloved.
gigantic.
Yeah.
there.
Well, that is gigantic.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like his dick hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I heard you guys talking about my dick hole.
Yeah.
while I was in there.
Urethra. It's called a urethra.
Yeah.
Okay.
The game that I was bringing up before we started.
Dick holes.
Yeah.
before we started
Dick Hole
into that.
Simulator. Snowrunner. 4-player co-op. It looks beautiful. You got to look at this.
Snowrunner,
I
okay.
think we could, at least for a one-off, I think it could be a lot of fun.
All
I
right.
showed
Can you
Anthony. He was
show
like, "Yep,
A picture?
you got it. You got to take a peek at it. You have to. You gotta just trust
Dick, you
me."
pulling up a picture?
No,
Please
I'm,
do, 'cause
I'm actually
my-
checking to see if anybody sent us any
anything over?
codes, because
Comes out on the 28th of April.
as
far as I know.
Astro, can you access? are you gonna
why
get
don't you do it?
Yeah,
pull it up.
There's nothing in our email
There's a
about
new-
SnowRunners.
April's
Oh, boy.
got a new Predator game coming out. Resident Evil 3 reskin,
Kind of want
which
to play that
I'm
one.
sure will be probably lovely.
And what? You're still playing the new Call of Duty, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Warzone.
Warzone.
I love it. I
have
love
not
it.
played
I
it
love
since
it.
the
I've got
stream.
it. Thank
Yes!
you. I've been playing.
Can we play again tonight?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
good. Because I didn't play. I haven't played since last week, and I feel like I do want to play this regularly. So, and if you guys are liking it, then
I
yes.
enjoy it.
Well, I'm going to be playing from home tonight.
Oh, that's right. You
Yes.
are. You some bum. Oh, you
I
know
could-
what? Don't kill me.
I could be in with you.
Yeah, you
If
could.
I played at home.
Absolutely.
I could do that.
What?
I
Yeah.
could be in his squad.
Oh
He
God,
could.
that he just wants to be home. I was gonna be home too. Hey, I'll play from home.
Me too. I'm playing from home as well.
Neebs is streaming tonight.
I'm yeah, I guess I'm gonna do my best to social distance in a way, because usually within this room we're all on top of each other, and
We do. We haven't talked about that yet, have we?
No,
Not really. We're adjusting like everyone else, is.
Yeah, I just want to be very precautionary about this and make sure that I'm not hanging around everyone and somehow I might have it and spread it. I'm just doing my best to kind of keep it away from others
play
if
it
I
safe.
do.
Play
I'm
it safe.
staying away from people. The thing is, I don't want to have to stay away from my family. Mm-hmm. Like I got my folks around. And
That's
I
priority.
want to be around them. Actually,
I'm not
Even
around
though-
my family. Like the people that live in my house, I'm around, but my parents, I'm not seeing them. I'm aside from being in here, I'm at home.
Yeah, me too.
Home, here, back home. That's it.
Well, I have my parents don't have one another. They're separate, so they're alone. They're like 80-year-old people that are alone. It's
Still,
not good for them either.
It's not good for you to get near them though, because
I know,
risk.
not really, but the thing is though, they need things, and you need to get them things too.
Yeah, but
Just
you're not
leave them
gonna
at the
go
door.
Yeah,
hang
leave
out
them
with
at the
them
door.
and
We do.
Lysol it.
Okay.
or rub them and leave them, clean them off, and do whatever.
You
but
give them a big hug and you're on your way.
Need to be around people though.
Stick your tongue in their ear.
Whatever.
It's an Italian thing.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand.
Wet willies.
Is that a meatball in there?
It's a wet Vinny.
Neebs just wants to hang out with each other. He just wants us all to hang out with each other, right on top of one another during
Yeah, the
during all
piggyback
this.
riding stream. That was a weird idea.
Yeah, we don't want to
Human
do that.
pyramid stream.
Yeah. No, but I
Don't
mean,
get it.
if we have to not come to the office, that's fine. But
And we
You
can
know,
adjust to that.
At this point, when I leave here, you don't have to really worry about me picking up anything at home because I'm not going anywhere.
I'm probably the most at risk at home because my lady works at the hospital.
And now
Yeah.
you're here.
And now I'm here.
Exactly. That's what we were talking about. You saying, like, because with me, like, I came in contact with somebody earlier on that was in an airport last night. And
In New
it's
York?
Like in New York. No, not in
upstate.
an airport in New York,
Oh, okay.
actually. But he came from New York. But
So
it was,
he
but it,
he had
it-
to start off in a New York
started off
airport.
in New York, but the airport was in Pennsylvania. So he wasn't in JFK and he wasn't in LaGuardia.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't in like one of
But
these
people
things.
that were
but then he
are there.
flew to exactly, and then he flew to Detroit, and then he flew to Italy.
Beijing.
Had to stop over in Italy, and he stayed in Italy for about a week, and then he came here, and then I kissed him on the mouth,
As you do.
as you do, because he just came from Italy.
Yeah.
Neebs is just scared that he's going to have to spend more time at home, and I get it, Neebs.
No,
I
I'm
get
happy
it.
at home.
I get it.
It adds so many logistics. Like being here and recording things, piece of cake.
It's a first world
Once
problem.
we start having to do the
Yeah,
other stuff,
please.
like
nothing's a piece of cake here.
if we can just be super careful when we leave here and not have to stop coming here, it'll make life a lot easier.
But that's the thing, though. Like, I know it would, but like today is a perfect example. Like, I don't want to not see my son who just came from New York because
Right.
I need to come to the office. I want to be able to see him.
It'd be cool if you could hire someone to be super careful for you. Like they're just standing here watching us every move. Wherever we walk away from a keyboard, they wipe it down real quick.
Oh,
right? Just watching us.
And then we just go out and have unprotected sex
yes,
with hookers.
Yep, and then they wipe
Yeah.
that down after. Scrub it down.
Sorry, ma'am. I gotta get in here.
Sorry, man, but this woman's going to have to scrub your pussy.
This guy, look at this guy. He liked that joke.
Yeah.
Steel wool
That's
pussy
funny.
scrubbing.
See, there's this. You know what? There's pussy scrubbing, and then there's ball trimming. You know?
Steel wool as well. Oh,
Someti-
right.
Manscaped,
I like
Yes.
our
this.
sponsor. Hello.
I like this transition.
They're the ones that care about our balls. They want us to look nice. They want us to feel secure.
Yeah.
They want us to feel confident.
Smell good. Yeah. Can I get some more of those wipes? Those are great.
Oh, you can.
You hog all the wipes.
I hog it because I love it. We want you to level up your below-the-belt grooming game, and our friends at Manscaped have all the right tools for the job. Anyone remember a time that you've cut your balls?
We've talked about
yeah.
tons of times.
Every time we do an ad, we talk about one of the times we hurt our balls. How about you stop making us relive these nightmares, Manscaped?
Yeah, I know they
Okay?
are nightmares.
They're nightmares.
but
because,
guess what? I don't have those anymore.
No, I know.
Because I use Manscaped.
It's like you don't have balls either. Manscaped has designed the best ball trimmer out there. Their Lawnmower 3.0, the best invention since what's the name of the game?
Call of Duty
Call of
Warzone.
Duty Warzone. It's the best invention since that.
I would
That's
stick
pretty
with dog
recent,
food.
though.
Dog food's probably
I'd
better
maybe
than
go
that.
back a little
Well,
bit
I'm
further.
not. I'm saying that. That's my answer.
Let's quickly ask this gentleman if he manscapes. Sir, do you manscape?
Every day.
Every day.
Every single day.
Is there a reason why every day? How fast does your pubes grow?
5 o'clock shadow already started.
He used to just look down and use his laser until Manscaped.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. Jesus Christ, we're talking a lot about Manscaped. So, millions of balls are about to be nick-free thanks to Manscaped Advanced Skin-Safe Technology. The Perfect Package 3.0 kit comes with a new and improved Lawnmower 3.0 and a ton of other liquid formulations to round out your manscaping routine. Stop laughing at that. I'm doing a spot for our wonderful sponsor.
the guy.
I know he
can't
is.
pull it
Love it.
together. Okay.
Hey, listen, the
Get
crop
serious.
the crop preserver. We own the anti-chafing deodorant for your balls. We love that. And the crop reviver, a spray-on ball toner and refresher with aloe and witch hazel extracts made to provide anti-inflammatory, anti-burn, dryness, and hydration control for your sack. The Perfect Package also comes with a travel bag, disposable shaving mats, and a set of the comfiest anti-chafing boxes you ever did snug around your ball sack. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code Neebs at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code Neebs. Don't be a noob. Trim your pubes.
Ha!
Don't be a noob.
I like it.
Trim your pube.
Z.
Oh, is that a wink?
What's a wink?
That's it.
There's 2 winks.
I love
Try
this
it.
guy.
Do it again. Let me see that wink again.
Give him a good wink. That's
Guys,
the end.
now everyone needs to who's listening. They need to.
You
now
need to
watch
tune
it.
in and
It's a
watch us. You're missing
perfect double
out.
dip.
Yeah.
This is how we need to do it,
It
every
is.
time. It's the double dip.
I
Yeah,
like it.
Chip.
the face is fun.
Yes. So now
I'm due for a good shearing. Maybe do that tonight.
There you go.
Yeah.
On the stream.
Yeah, little stream
what's
shear.
that noise?
My balls.
Slapping up against the wall. You ever slap your balls up against the
Every
fucking
night.
drywall? Makes
No.
the sweetest sound.
Drellius dribbles his.
Oh, he
Yeah, I
does,
do
doesn't he?
dribble around my, in between
crossover.
my legs and shit. Yeah,
It's pretty impressive.
yeah, it's pretty neat.
You are consumed with this, staring at this
That guy's
screen, aren't
great.
you, Neebs?
I'm really a big fan of
Well,
him.
I have to face the camera, so
You do. I know.
Is that
So
what you're
anyway,
basing?
speak.
well, Cheesecake Factory. We haven't talked about that.
All right, moving on to the next subject.
Yeah.
Did we talk
who
about your
here's
trip
eating there,
to
though?
Puerto Rico last week? I forget.
I
Not
don't
much,
remember
no,
now.
because I was in Puerto Rico just before things got bad, and it was starting to unfold while I was there.
Yeah, they didn't at that point. The Cheesecake Factory was open
Yeah.
for business.
Wide open.
Yeah, I think I read in the news. Cheesecake Factory basically told all of their tenants they're not paying rent, not until this thing blows over.
Yeah, that's the way it
Gotcha.
needs to
Yeah.
be for everyone.
Honestly,
Everyone,
Well,
we need
you can't really do that though.
I don't know.
But yeah, it sucks. But there should be, in my opinion, there should be just like a rent and a mortgage freeze.
Well, there could be a freeze.
Yeah,
Put
Like
done.
if the person that owns that building, because whoever owns that building is just
I know.
a person.
I know. I'm just saying.
And they
there-
probably have some sort of what do you call it?
Obligation.
Mortgage or
or the building's paid for, and that's why they're doing it.
yeah.
Because it's everything's paid for, and they've decided that they're
That's why
gonna.
it puts everybody in a weird situation. That's why, like, yeah, it'd be crazy to try, but like a total freeze on all debt for just until this goes away for like whatever it is, a month, 2 months.
If banks could put
Yeah.
a hold on
6
everyone's
months.
exactly.
mortgages.
Everybody across the board is like, all right, and it would have to be that. It would have to be everybody kind of treated equal. But yeah, of course, like you have certain lenders that probably need it.
Not really where I wanted to go with the Cheesecake Factory.
But all right,
Who's
nobody
eating
wanted to
there
go there.
though?
No, I haven't.
Not
Yeah,
me.
I've
had,
yeah,
no,
of course.
No one?
I've eaten at the one in Raleigh.
Or maybe I did eat it one. I forget.
Oh man, chicken piccata,
It's good.
so good.
You're fucking enough with your chicken piccata.
If you don't have a Cheesecake Factory, you can go to CPK. Also delicious. If you like capers
And
I
chicken
love
piccata.
capers, yeah.
and chicken piccata.
Yeah. And that's a big part of chicken piccata, capers.
That's a great wrap. Let's end it right there.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
it's just
God.
the best.
Thanks
Yeah.
for
The
coming,
best
guys.
thing to
Chicken
come down
piccata.
on.
Is that it?
No, I had a fun morning. I took my wife to get LASIK surgery.
How'd it go?
Went great.
And
it was fun. I got to watch it on the monitor
Okay.
outside of the room and watch them cut her
Yep.
eye, that
Yep.
little slit.
Yeah.
And fold the flap back and do a thing. And put
I
it
just
back
peed
together.
a little in my pants
Yeah.
from
How's she
listening
It
to
couldn't
that.
be a
Oh, a
little because
little.
your hole is huge.
It's gigantic. It's,
Okay.
I have to
Floor's
cork it.
ruined.
How's she doing?
She's fine. She's sleepy
With a coffee cup.
because she popped a what is it? A Klonopin?
Yeah.
Something she wanted something to help her relax,
Yeah.
and it relaxed her. But like as soon as the surgery was over and her anxiety came down, she came down with it, and she was just ready to take a nap.
And was the miracle real when she like
Oh
left?
yeah, no, it was neat. Like right before she went in,
Yep.
they showed her the letters.
Yep.
And it was like read these two. It's like E and B, and then read this. But
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. And it was just like OPLD. Right after the surgery, came back. All right, read this OPLD, and then it went even down one. Read this one BBBY. B.
Funny if they were like 10 feet
That's
closer
awesome.
on the second
Yeah.
time.
They bring back a card that's
But it
got
is nuts. Like
12-inch letters on
result,
it.
The result was instant.
Only certain people with certain stigmatisms can get this done.
Yes,
Right?
she was perfect for it.
Yeah.
'Cause,
I
she
wish
had-
I was because
she
I
had the
fucking
doctor.
hate being
Do you know you're
blind.
not?
Yeah.
I don't know if I am or not.
Because I have astigmatism in both eyes too, so I'm curious. I don't know. I might not, but I'd love to get that
I
done
could
as
see
well.
the eye doctor just dealing with Simon for a minute, just being like, you know what? You're not. Too many questions. This doesn't work for you.
Yeah.
What kind of cheese is it?
That's awesome, though. I'm happy for her. I'm sure.
Yeah, no, she was excited to have it done, and yeah, she said she wanted to cry once she could read those words. And
Yeah.
But she
hopefully
couldn't because her
hopefully-
eyes hurt too bad.
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow morning, she's got to rest them the rest of the day, but hopefully, yeah, tomorrow morning she'll wake up, she'll be able to read her alarm clock without putting her glasses on.
I'm glad she also got to get that squoze in given the current climate?
Well, it worked out. She was actually supposed to go on vacation with her mama. They were supposed to go to the mountains, but obviously this happened, so they canceled the vacation. And then she had this appointment scheduled for later in the year. But since she had 5 days off already for vacation, she called the eye doctor. She's like, listen, this would be perfect timing. I got 5 days off. Is there any chance you could get me in? He was like, yeah, let's knock it out.
Oh, beautiful.
So
Worked out
yeah,
wonderful.
worked out.
Now, yeah, like I would be. Our state's not hit too bad right now with coronavirus, but part of me is like, well, they've shut dentists are unless it's
Hairdressers?
emergency.
Hairdressers, nail
Not,
salons.
not that I need one, but
Dentists?
Yeah, you're right in people's mouth,
Yeah,
aren't
it's
you?
a germ factory, isn't it?
I know, but I'm
But
just saying.
eyeballs are very sensitive too to
You're
germs.
close to a
Yeah.
face.
Oh,
aren't you?
that place, like we walked in and like they had rules on the door. Once you walk in, hand sanitize. It's like, don't hand, like we couldn't hand cards to each other. Like it felt pretty clean.
Yeah.
Like no one touched each other. So
Yeah, I mean, as far as like people that are considering what surgeries they do that can be put off to later.
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people are like, yeah, let's hold off.
Oh
on
yeah,
that.
they absolutely. I mean, my wife works at she's a nurse. She works at the hospital, and any elective surgery they've canceled. Mm-hmm. They've just
yeah,
said,
hold
"We're
off
not-"
on those fake titties for now.
No,
And
yeah.
I know two women that their appointments were canceled for fake
Oh
titties.
no, my boobies are gonna have to wait.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's any of that elective stuff.
You happen to know two
Just
women
happened
just
to.
happen to be
It's happened
getting-
to.
At any given day,
Yeah.
2 to 3 women.
Yeah.
No,
Grace
I
knows.
happen to right now, and it is odd. That's why I brought it up.
Are these like longtime friends or
What's
these
up?
are recent
One is
connections?
an ex.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
Yep.
Yep. Just happens, good for them.
How many?
Oh
How many
yeah,
do you know?
good for them. No,
None.
not my buddy.
Anybody?
No, I know none.
What?
No one else knows even one. Girl has a list.
I know two right now. Is what he's
Last
saying.
week I knew
You know
7.
anyone ever? Not one.
I'm not saying this is a normal thing.
No,
That's why I
I've
brought it
kno-
up.
I've known-
Let's talk,
I've-
talk about chicken piccata more.
Yeah, I know. I've known several.
Jeez.
I like fake boobs.
But
Do
you've
we have
never known
anywhere
anyone
in,
that had
in
'em?
town?
I can
that-
understand not never touching them, but I've known people who've had them.
Are we not doing piccata?
What's
No.
that? No, no, we moved on from that.
But real quick,
No,
do we have a place in town
no.
that does chicken piccata?
If we
Oh,
do,
of
I
course
don't
we
know.
do.
Yeah,
Where?
like
I don't know.
My
How
God!
about-
I would imagine
Name it.
Carrabba's.
Tarantelli's, maybe.
Anyone sell shoes here in town?
Can you just go on
Fucking
Google and type
sorry.
in Wilmington chicken piccata?
Yeah, chicken piccata.
This guy doesn't know how to use Google.
You don't
Let me
think
get a
if
soldier.
It's a freaking. It's a dish that's on a chain.
Not one of you
on
can think
several
of one.
chains.
Dallas can think of 2 women waiting on breast
You
surgery.
don't think
but can't
Olive
think of
Garden
one
has
place
ever
that does
served
chicken piccata?
Chicken piccata. I'm sure Olive Garden
I don't think they do.
has served.
Because
At
when
some,
I go
it might
there,
be,
you know what I get? Chicken scampi.
Right. If they might,
Try it.
it might
Chicken
come back
scampi.
every once in a while. You don't think? Go ahead.
I'm looking at
Go ahead.
Tarantelli's menu right now. Just
I'm looking at Carrabba's.
Okay,
Okay.
All right, chicken piccata. This is what it's come to.
this is so sad.
Yep.
Do me a favor,
is sad.
Astro.
Why?
Entertain people, please.
Have
Somebody
you ever
needs
eaten
to.
at a Fazoli's?
No.
I have
fast food Italian?
Italian, so good.
When I went to school, that was like when I want to treat myself.
I think there's one
We've
left
done
in
this
Myrtle
before,
Beach.
haven't we?
Well, I'm done
Done with what?
with talking about food.
Thank God.
Okay, yeah. I'm done searching
too.
Carrabba's
What
menu
am I
I think
doing?
because
Simon and Darius are all looking at their
What am I
phone,
doing
like,
right
trying
now?
to find
Yeah.
chicken
My
piccata here
life.
in town.
I think we've done this before too.
Okay, well, listen, while they're doing it, I can talk about a few things. Like
Please.
recently, or even not so recently, I brought up everyone needs to watch Black Sails. Abstro's the only one who's watched
This
it.
comes up every podcast.
He loves
Yeah, I
it.
know. I think-
But I'm leading to something.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Call the Wild. I watched it, loved it. A lot of people were complaining about how the dog looks.
Yeah. The trailer turned me off.
Yeah.
Not saying it's a bad movie, but yeah, just that initial trailer was like, what the hell?
And my point is, it's not like an award-winning film. I don't know, maybe, but it's good. Don't not watch it because you're worried about how
It's
the
gonna
dog
be
looked in
be
the
on
trailer.
video on demand. I think Disney's putting it out early.
Okay,
Yeah.
watch it. Call the Wild. It's great.
Anyone watch that tiger thing? That's
Some of it.
Tiger
I have
thing.
not.
what'd you think?
Tiger
I
thing.
found it interesting.
Everyone's binging that right now.
What's this tiger thing you on about?
Do you know what I'm talking about? It's
No.
like, is it real?
yeah, I
It's
believe so.
real, right?
I mean, if it's not
Oh, the
real,
guy. The
we're
guy
out
with the
on.
tigers.
If it's not real, then
Homosexuality and
they do a
tigers is all I know.
Great
It's a-
job.
It's a documentary on Netflix, right?
Yeah. I
About
believe
this
so.
guy that has like 250 tigers
Oh my God. Okay.
or something like
There's
that.
a couple. I didn't think. Oh,
I don't know. I just.
It just
might
seems
be-
like a dangerous pet to keep.
Yeah. Is
Like
there an
he's-
end? Like,
Well, it's like he lives out in
think there's
he's
murder
got a lot
involved
of
and everything.
He's got a
There's
lot of
crazy
acreage,
shit.
a lot of tigers. He's buying blowing stuff from his yard just because he's like,
Hey, I haven't heard.
he's
I
like,
haven't watched that
all
much.
right.
Don't tell me too much.
this is all in the trailer.
I have only watched like
I haven't
30
watched-
minutes of not the trailer.
I haven't
Sometimes the
watched
trailers-
any of it. I've watched the
sometimes
trailer. I'm
sorry,
not gonna
the trailer
spoil it.
gives away too much.
Okay,
All right, well, I know
there's
how
an animal
Grizzly Man
activist.
ended.
Yep.
Spoiler.
Yeah, I do too.
Thank you very much, by the way, for throwing that in. I appreciate
Grizzly
it.
It's
Man.
in the trailer,
I
Simon.
said I didn't see that.
This
in
is
the
why you
fucking
can't get your
trailer.
eyes operated
Spoiler
on.
alert, though, but
fucking
Grizzly
maniac.
Man ending, he's accepted into the Grizzlies as an honorary bear.
into their stomachs.
That's why when I see a documentary, it's like Tiger Man. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's gonna end
Oh,
bad.
I know the things that he's good. I know that people are going to die. He's talking about different shit about blowing up. I didn't know things
Just
were
like he's a
blowing
redneck.
up.
He's
Like-
blowing up stuff.
You know, shooting guns in the yard.
Yeah,
and
that kind of
blowing
stuff.
things
Oh,
up.
that's
With his
nothing
tigers.
then.
Like
Okay.
if I see a
tiger doesn't blow
documentary
up.
called Turtle Lady, I'm just gonna assume at the end of the movie she's fine.
She's dead. Oh, fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
I started watching a documentary about like internet cats. I only made it 30 minutes in because I got bored. But that first cat they showed was it Little Bub. You ever seen that cat? Yeah, ugliest damn cat I've ever seen.
Yeah. Okay. The ugly one.
Yeah, I'll pull him up just so you can get an idea what he looks like.
Perfect.
While he's pulling that up, Abstro and I stumbled across Bongo Cat the other day. And this is just a little cartoon cat. He covers songs. Like the first one we saw was Bad Guy. And it's got that same boom, 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 boom. But then when the singing part, he's got two squeaky ducks. He's like,
Yeah, he plays Squeaky Chickens.
squeaky chickens. And it's just the dumbest thing. If you want a laugh real quick, check out Bongo Cat.
Yeah, that's what Little Bub looks like though.
Oh, Little Bub is adorably
Little
ugly.
Bub.
That's an adorably ugly cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. This documentary I started watching kind of featured him.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But yeah, weird.
Very
About how
good
this
stuff.
guy makes millions of dollars just filming his fucking cat running around.
A lot of people do that, don't
I
they?
know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, wow.
millions.
Yeah.
I was talking
Honestly,
And
to
that's it's unbelievable.
I was talking to Big Shadow a few weeks ago, and he was just going on about how many like dog channels there are.
Yeah,
just a person and their dog is the focus of that channel.
Yeah, my daughter watches one. I forgot the name of it. It's just a dash hound. But the owner like puts in text like what the dog is thinking or saying. So the
God.
dog's running around. Yeah, it's like I watch it and I'm like, that's terrible. But my daughter loves it.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
like,
that's-
she sees the video. She's like, oh, it's a new blah 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 video.
I saw somebody with a sticker on the back of their car. It was like so and so the bulldog on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And I looked it up later. I forget the name, but they had over 100,000 subscribers on there.
Hey.
Yeah, oh no,
So,
it makes me realize that what
when
a
I leave
failure
here,
I am.
Bear and I are going to
Could've been
go.
filming our animals this
Bear
whole
and I are
time.
going to go start filming some stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's what everybody says when they see it. They go, I got a dog, I got a camera.
Yeah.
Shit, I'll do
Let's
that.
do it.
Well, that's the thing. It's like I already thought of a really good, like at least basic premise for a movie because they're all kind of the same bullshit. But the basic premise in this one is like there's three maybe idiots that found a cat that looks so fucking goofy and they want to kidnap it because they know that if they kidnap it, they can take it and turn it into like this internet famous animal or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
It's a fun
Some
idea.
like stupid cockamamie like thing. Because that's how
Who are they
crazy it
stealing
is.
this
You know
from?
how many people freaking make millions of dollars?
Who are they stealing this from?
They're stealing it from somebody who
Some old lady,
maybe
whatever.
this old lady, exactly. This old lady has no idea. Probably doesn't even know because it's half blind.
we need more of
how
a challenge,
fucked
though.
up it looks.
So she doesn't watch
No,
YouTube. This
but
old
she's
lady.
former
but
CIA.
the old lady, there you go, former CIA or something. Now she's like
Or
the
like a
Macaulay
doomsday
Culkin, but
prepper,
old,
yeah.
yeah,
Some nut.
something that's gonna not work.
Right.
It's like Home Alone, but with an elderly person, and they're
Yes.
stealing a cat.
Yes, kind of. That's one of the ways you could pitch it. But wouldn't that be fun?
It would be fun. We'll make more money just filming cats, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Less work.
Yeah.
Easier.
It's a whole lot
Way
less-
easier.
You know, I will say, I will say this about whatever Dash Hound I was watching. I thought it was filmed well. So that's one of those things where I think a lot of people do think, oh, I can just go out and film it. But it was steady shots. It was in focus. I was like, okay, that takes. It was well lit. That takes a little talent.
Oh, yeah.
That takes a little
You
bit
could
of knowing what you're
probably
doing.
have one of those like you could have a drone be hovering over your animal all day. Technically,
Probably
if you
just
had like a
chasing it around.
a
Yeah.
GPS, you know how they can hover over you.
But I wanted to say something nice because I felt like I was being very negative.
There you go.
towards
No,
the
no, no.
dog
That was really nice.
Oh, okay.
It was really nice.
Well, there, you did it.
Thanks.
Kill them with kindness.
I really feel like there's really no end to how many of those could succeed. To me, it's amazing how I can be entertained by just people hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Comedians in cars, good example. It's usually just a couple people
Yeah,
hanging out.
and even I think that's cut a little too quick. Because I think I've gotten used to like the Joe Rogan format,
Yeah.
where it's like
Yeah.
I like that long conversation with even like pauses in it.
I think it's
Whereas-
different,
Yeah,
but I like the fact that in 15 minutes you can have coffee and then a meal and then go to the lake for a minute.
okay.
It's like you had a little outing.
Guess what I put on last night in the background?
Porn.
No. Over the Top.
Oh, the arm wrestling.
The movie.
Yeah. Because we've talked about it
Sylvester
many times.
Stallone.
Yeah. It was on my YouTube feed. It had like the free movies.
Okay.
I just saw that bar come up and I was like, scrolled over
They
a
actually
couple. I was
paid
like,
you to watch that one.
Fuck yeah.
Man, what a gem.
Got some ad
Did you watch it all the way through?
I fast forwarded to the big tournament, you know?
Yeah.
Right. Thank God.
Because
Good
we
part.
know how big
Because you
these...
won't watch Bumblebee,
Oh, God, no. But this has like a
but you'll watch
nostalgic...
Over the Top.
It has the
ridiculousness
nostalgic
to it.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
But it's so dumb how big that tournament is,
Yeah.
and how that he wins his son, and he wins the approval of the son's grandfather or whatever. Like, it's so fucking dumb,
Think we
man.
can get Stallone back for one more of those?
Just one more
Over the top two. We need-
Easy.
Yeah, we need
Easy.
another one before he
I'm like,
goes.
where does this tournament happen? This larger than life arm wrestling
Yeah,
tournament.
where everyone's such a fucking huge fan of arm wrestling that it's selling out the arena.
Listen, I
My
mean,
God.
I mean, you see people watch curling, and I think arm wrestling tournaments could exist and probably be a whole lot more fun than watching curling.
Well, because I've heard once you try curling, it takes a different level of.
I'm sure, but like my point is
Everything.
people watch
Well,
crazy
everything.
stuff.
Yeah.
yeah,
Every
they
damn
do.
game you
And
can
watch
get
people
into.
in a
Yeah.
tournament
Shit.
setting. Fortnite,
Yep.
League of Legends. They'll watch people play these crazy video games.
Yep.
You know what? I could see a big arena like, yeah, fucking arm wrestling.
Now, how
I'm
big
into
was
it.
this arena, though? Because have you ever noticed when you watch old movies, you could see they had a budget for maybe 400 people.
They
And
just
then-
kept on shifting them
and they
around
keep
with
moving
different
around,
clothes.
yeah, and it's-
Dude, it felt like it would have been the equivalent of like maybe a state wrestling tournament.
Okay. You know,
Pretty
So like a
big.
gymnasium.
Yeah, but
a
No,
nice
more like
gymnasium.
a WW,
yeah, kind of like that,
like
but,
a regular one, not like the
right.
fucking.
not the
Not
like the-
SmackDown or Raw.
right, exactly.
But the
Yeah.
ones that aren't televised.
Sure,
Yeah, the ones that aren't pay per view.
it was a
But
pretty
they're
big
still
deal.
in a decent city, and there's a
Yeah.
decent crowd there, like 20,000, 15,000.
Wrestling's just saying wrestling's interesting right now because there are no crowds at the events.
Oh yeah,
it's making everything weird. And
everything.
It really is, but wrestling's especially weird.
we were
Why?
talking about this
Wrestling.
earlier, yeah.
Huh? Because there's no audience, so you still have these guys throwing each other down on the mat, and the announcers,
Quiet.
blah, 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 but you don't hear the rah, you don't hear that
I didn't
roar.
know that was happening.
You don't, yeah. So they're having
yeah.
WrestleMania this year is still happening if it hasn't already happened, but there was no audience.
Is
There's
there
got to
music?
be a way to shoot it to make it interesting, though.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're doing, they do those dumb like, the wrestlers aren't in the ring and they're doing stuff outside of the ring. They're doing stuff like that. but
coughing
still,
on each other.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna give that son of a bitch the coronavirus.
But I kind of want to watch wrestling right now just to see how different it is.
yeah.
It's like
But
watching
all these
golf.
shows being filmed at home really feel weird.
Yeah.
I haven't been looking at them because I don't watch any shit that's being filmed at home.
Like,
I
I've
like-
watched a couple Colbert.
Any talk show
things.
where they normally have an audience laughing or oohing or whatever they do,
Yep.
it's just quiet
See,
now.
this is the time to break in. I was thinking about this the other day. This is the time for anyone to come in and break in and show these motherfuckers who are also good, but show them that people who are on YouTube can produce better content than these professionals because they don't have the crew with them.
Oh, absolutely.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
And anyway, but
You never pulled up that game.
Oh, well, I did. It's Snowrunner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pull up the trailer. You guys want to watch it real
Yeah,
fast?
take a
Sure.
look at it, guys.
All right,
Just
let's
let
do
me know
this.
what you think.
It's just like a delivery game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
speaking of delivery
Okay.
games, totally reliable delivery
There's
service is
that.
coming out April 1st.
I'm more into that one.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
more into
Yeah.
that as well.
I mean,
Oh,
that
yeah.
looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks gorgeous. It's just I have a hard time going like, wait, are we just driving through mud and
It would.
dirt?
The
whole
four of us
time?
helping each other make a delivery, and that
I could.
shit,
I could
think
see
could be-
doing one and seeing what kind of a game it is.
I'm
I think
certainly
it'd be
willing
fun.
to try, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Worth
my,
a try.
my
Yeah.
Worth a
initial
try.
impression is kind of like, I don't know.
I got you. Okay.
I'm just thinking about how much Simon's gonna be complaining about how long it's gonna take to get there.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? I'm more open-minded now than ever. Right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I didn't hear what you said, but
I'm
yeah.
more open-minded than ever.
Right. As
Yeah.
of today.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're getting more tolerant as you get older.
Exactly. I'm already so fucking old. So what do we want to end with? Some high energy good things. What do you think? Anything else that we haven't talked about that we covered? What? What now?
Our balls. We talked about our balls.
Talked about
did.
our balls being safe. Thank you, Manscaped.
Fixed pee hole.
Yeah.
Covered that.
It's hard
So,
to.
you don't think that, would you be willing to, Neebs, if I found the right Snapchat filter for you or something like it where you were able to rig it up for the next podcast, would you be interested in doing another one, but more like, you know,
Right.
Why
would
ruin
you?
this one?
but this one's great. Actually, maybe just somebody else. I love this one.
I love him.
We could keep, this could be yours, and
He's
then
got the-
maybe we could try
Yeah.
somebody else.
He's got such a good
I
smile.
want to hang with that dude.
Commander
Yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah,
That's his
Commander
name.
Commander Jeff.
Commander Jeff takes pills and
he's-
drinks too
yeah,
much.
He is high. Look at him.
Yes, he is.
Ooh. Ooh.
So, anyway.
I would love to see this technology get perfected. Like if it was perfect, it'd be awesome.
God,
yeah,
yeah.
it's still so wonky.
But it is way better than this, right? Like this is an old.
This
older
is an old
program.
thing.
Yeah,
this is an
base
old
rig is
thing.
older. Yes.
It was just the quickest one we had access to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
the
Well,
what I-
some of the Snapchat filters, yeah, they are pretty damn impressive.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're crazy
tracking?
impressive.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Do you want Commander Jeff to take us out with a motivational, militaresque? Go ahead, Neebs.
Yeah, go ahead. You could do that.
Tell the
We'll end
people.
on that very high.
Take us out.
All right.
You want music?
uh,
Do you want some kind of
yeah,
music?
give me something to punch
Some,
this
give him
up.
some,
Since there's no
like
live
what
audience.
kind?
some
Like a
military,
march.
little
Military
military
march thing?
background.
Military
yeah.
march background.
Here we go.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us in today's podcast. We're all going through some crazy times. Don't touch each other. Don't cough on each other. And be patient. Be friendly. Try chicken piccata. And once Cheesecake's factory's open again, let's all go there. Have a great week. Stay clean, stay safe. See you next podcast.
Just watching it, it looks like he just is going.
Look at that smile, though. That's so nice. That's why the Snapchat filters are better.
Love you guys.
Bye. You guys are great. Stay safe.